Hey there. Welcome to something that's a little different, a very special Dave's After Dark. This is a pop up live, and this isn't our normal trivia club night. That's tomorrow night. But tonight, this is an open ended audience participation, Ask Me Anything live stream. I hope to share various things I'm working on for the channel, as well as some behind the scenes insights. As you may know, we have recently rebranded to Dave's After Dark, shadowy late night lounge where history, mystery, and storytelling collide. Step into the digital dive bar, pull up a stool, and get lost in tales told with smoky jazz undertones, noir style visuals, and the cool charm of vintage Hollywood. From unsolved crimes and lost civilizations to Tinseltown secrets and unexplained phenomena, every night brings another round of intrigue, served straight, no chaser. It's a dark, it's cozy, and the stories flow till dawn. Grab your favorite drink, dim the lights, and stay a while. This is Dave's After Dark. How about that? Please don't miss our twice weekly Dave's After Hours Trivia Club, and that's on Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Now, please do check in the chat if you're in the building. If you're watching on replay, that's okay. If I see questions coming in, I'll do my best to keep up with those along the way. I see King's in the house. Hey, King, what's going on? Good to see you. Sorry, this is a little different tonight. Hang out as long as you like. Maybe you can see some behind the scenes stuff. Maybe you've got some questions for me. First tonight, I would like to share some behind the scenes personal stuff. I actually have a short video. Yeah, you've missed a couple rounds. Good to see you here. I'm gonna throw up a little video on my home garden. See what you guys think of that. So yeah, it's springtime, and we're doing some gardening here in the upstate of South Carolina. We've got these raised beds, and the salad greens, are well underway. We got some tomatoes started, and onions are doing good. We've had some rain this week, which is helpful. I got some cucumbers there. You like cucumbers? I love cucumbers. There's some butterheads, lettuce, and some kale in the middle. Yeah, yeah, and this is a interesting thing. This is actually a Russian spinach, and here's our little lemon tree. We've got I don't know 100 buds on it. That's a small tree for 100 lemons. This little pollinator bed that we have. And there's some chives. I don't know if you've done any gardening or not, King. And this is part of the magic. This is my compost bins. I, retop those beds off every year. And this is the real secret. This is my special mix tea that I feed and we have chickens. So this is our little chicken coop. It's always good to have fresh eggs, right? And these are our baby chickens. We've got half a dozen new chickens. You know, you have to rotate chickens every 2, 3 years. And this is where I work. This is where the magic happens. And I wanted to show you my little view. There's my little view out my window where I work on my computer. So it's very pretty here in the upstate of South Carolina. So I thought that might be interesting for you guys to see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to show you. If you guys have any questions about what are your chickens called, I have a few different kinds of chickens. They're all backyard chickens. They're mostly brown laying eggs, although we have two they're called Easter eggers, and they lay green colored eggs. So we get a real earth tone combination of eggs, everywhere from olive to a little bit pale green to light brown. And the chickens are Easter eggers. We had some Rhode Island Reds, but those are gone. We have Opingtons still, and then we just got. I'm gonna have to look it up. The new ones are all black. half of them are solid black, and half of them are kind of a spotted white and black. And ideally, they're all brown, laying eggs. They're all hopefully all hens. We don't have any roosters. We don't try to raise our own. So anyway, that keeps it a little more quiet and a little bit more under control. Anyway, and then let's see, what am I working on the channel? Well, obviously, our main thing is the trivia club, and that's twice a week. And then I'm also making some long form videos. And one of the long forms that I'm probably only about a week away from publishing is the one about all the tragic actresses in Hollywood, all the different tragedies that have happened to actresses. And there's 20 of them, so the 20 chapters. And I'm going to be doing that one soon. And I have one thing as an example here that I'm going to play.
Marilyn Monroe's death in 1962 created Hollywood's most enduring mystery. Found nude in her bed, clutching her telephone,
There's
the
20
36-year-old
chapters all put
icon
together
left
into a long
questions
form.
that spawned conspiracies decades later. Was it accident or murder? Connections to the Kennedys, the mob, and the FBI fueled speculation. Yet the true tragedy lay in her transformation from Norma Jean to Marilyn, a persona that ultimately consumed her. In death, she became immortal, her story encompassing all of Hollywood's darker truths: exploitation, addiction, mental illness, and the ultimate price of fame.
So anyway, I try to tie all my different pieces together. So, we do these top 20 lists. So we've had the top 20 tragic actresses. Yeah, no doubt, King. The CIA. How about this gal that they say committed suicide in Australia? That was the Epstein girl. Not good. It's all pointing bad directions. But anyway, so I'm also working on a video about I kind of have an obsession with Mesoamerican civilizations, and so I like to do Olmec, and so and I try to use all the newest, latest AI stuff, making it better and better. Where the production level just gets higher and higher. So here's a quick, just
Deep in the
one
jungles
chapter.
of Mexico, giant stone faces stare out from the past. Each one carved from a single block of volcanic rock, weighing up to 20 tons. These are the colossal heads of the Olmec civilization, the first major culture of the Americas. From 1200 to 400 BCE, along Mexico's Gulf Coast, the Olmecs thrived, pioneering art, architecture, and ideas that would shape Mesoamerica for centuries. But here's the twist. We still don't fully know who they were, where they came from, or why they vanished. In this entertaining journey, we'll explore their story, marvel at their achievements, and dive into the mysteries that keep archaeologists guessing. Let's dive in.
So anyway, Olmecs, and once again, there's like 20 chapters, so it takes a little time, to put all these together. But hopefully, we will. Yeah, I know. So I see you're making a comment about the Epstein girl. Yeah, crazy stuff. I agree. It's basically seems like all our conspiracy theories have come true on everything. So how can you believe anything, and how can you not believe every conspiracy, at least until proven otherwise, or something? It's like very skeptical. I'm very skeptical of all this stuff, for sure. Let's see, what else am I working on? I'm working on. I've also got kind of a thing for Anasazi. I used to live in southern Utah and spent quite a bit of time out in the Southwest. I had a houseboat over on Lake Powell for a long time. So I love Anasazi. So that's always been kind of a thing of mine too. So I'm working on a long form Anasazi as well. Here's the one chapter from
By 900 CE, the ancestral Pueblones had transformed their world. At the center of their civilization stood Chaco Canyon, a vast complex in the high desert of what is now New Mexico. Chaco wasn't just a city, it was a hub of culture, trade, and religion, drawing people from hundreds of miles away.
What made Chaco so special? Was it the place itself or the people who built it? The canyon was dry and desolate, yet they chose it as their heart. Here they erected great houses, massive stone structures that rose from the desert floor, some reaching 5 stories high, with hundreds of rooms.
Their construction was precise. Buildings aligned perfectly with the movements of the sun and moon, suggesting a deep understanding of astronomy. Roads radiated from Chaco like spokes on a wheel, connecting distant communities across the Southwest.
Imagine the pilgrimage to Chaco, travelers arriving from faraway villages. They came for trade, for ceremony, maybe even to witness the skies. What power did Chaco hold over them? Was it a place of peace or something more, something that demanded their reverence?
Anyway, it looks like we've probably got a little bit of a slow internet going, so the video is a little choppy there. But what was new and different on this is I'm trying to mix in 2 different narration voices to tell the story. So it's, I'm just trying to stretch and learn new stuff with all these different things. One thing that I've got on the boards is a Amazon culture. And again, the idea of the channel is to tilt now towards all this mystery. So if I do history, it's mostly these old civilizations and these great mysteries of history. Or I'm still doing Hollywood Confidential kind of stuff and true crime too. So that all that kind of mixes together. So Amazon's one of the ones I've got going next, and then this is one of my favorite subjects is apocalypse, futuristic apocalypse stories. And so I look forward to doing some of those as well. And of course, you guys know the classic thing that we always do. He's considered the greatest shortstop of the dead ball era. Honus Wagner, born in 1874, passed in 1955. This gentleman was known as the Flying Dutchman. I won't leave that on. But one of the things I was going to do tonight, particularly if there were more people in the house, but yeah, anybody that's here, if you have any ideas, feel free to throw those in the chat anytime tonight for lists that you want to do. Remember, we do top 20 lists, and that's what we base our trivia shows on. Dave After Hours Trivia Club. And that's twice a week on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. And anyway, I like to, whoever is usually in the house, we have some regulars that always come. And if you guys have ideas for what categories you want, I like to work with those and come up with 20 great things. And we have the robots do the paintings and you guys do the guessing. So if you have ideas, let me know. Let me know for sure. Yeah, and we got it tomorrow night. We got 3 great categories tomorrow night, so it'll be fun for sure. What else I got? I'm also working on. Let me get into a different screen here. I'm also working on retooling my older videos. The way YouTube works is you basically don't get credit for older videos that are more than a year old. You don't get any more hours counted, and I'm trying to get monetized. And so I'm retooling a lot of the older ones that are more than a year. And, there's lots of new things to do. I'm redoing voiceovers. I'm adding new AI video snippets. And obviously, you can upscale all the video nowadays. So I'm going to at least 4K on all those videos, and then reposting those. So that's quite a bit of work too. So I'm working on that as well. And then the last thing I wanted to show on kind of the personal nature, and then we'll get into a more general chat if you want to while I show the blues video, is the one way I make money on this thing is I've always had a art website. I've always been an artist by hobby. I was an architect professionally. And so I've always had an art website. And so that's always available. I wanted to see if I can load that up or not. I'm not sure I can. I will try. I will share screen and we'll try to get this up. I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah. So anyway, David Hansen Art. If you go to the one link I have on my main channel, you can go and peruse, and you can buy any size print on any material that you like. There's probably 150 different pieces of art up there, and I do plan to use some of the artwork from future thumbnails. Will become art items on my website as well. Alex, what's going on, man? We missed you last couple of shows. Both of you guys, King and Alex, you both been missing. It's good to see you guys. Hey, tomorrow night, if you can do it, tomorrow night we've got 3 fresh new rounds tomorrow night. So make sure you come on over. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on my new. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I have a new Whiskey Blues video. It's a music video. So it's really cool whiskey blues, I call it, slow whiskey blues music. And then I've come up with lots of AI visuals that fit the new channel theme. So they fit the Dave's After Dark channel theme. So I'm going to play that. And if you guys want to continue chatting, I'll probably switch to chat. Oh no, I can probably still talk because I'm going to have it on a little bit low. But we'll figure out whether this works or not. This is all kind of a new experiment, so we'll give it a try, huh? Let me see if I can find this file here.
Summer's night, Lord, we couldn't close our eyes. It was a hard summer night. Lord, we couldn't close our eyes. An old woman's shout gave us a fright. She said Willie didn't come back home last night. No. Willie used to hang out in the hood, and some of them were up to no good. They told him if he did this job tonight, he'd be a man, he'd be all right. His only sin was trying to belong, but that now it all went wrong. Yeah, let me tell you, Willie was a good boy. He was a constant source of joy. Yes, he was. People used to say the trouble with the man was gambling his life away on a whim. Yes, he did. But I thought he was just all right. But I'm sad to tell you, so sad, Willie didn't come back home last night. No. Willie was a good boy. He was a constant source of joy. Yes, he was. People used to say the trouble with the man was gambling his life away on a whim. Yes, he did. But I thought he was all right. But it's sad, I'm sad to tell you, Willie didn't come back home last night. Well, no, Willie.
It's been like this since you walked away, but I still burn, I still ache, I still whisper your name when I break. In this velvet room where memories bloom, I still wait for a shadow to take its drake. The night wears heels, she struts alone. This bar's the place I call my home. I sip the swallow pride, pretend the moonlight lights by my side. Tell me, was it ever real, or just a song you used to feel? I still burn, I still ache, I still whisper your name when I break. In this velvet room where memories bloom, I still wait for a shadow to take shape.
Okay, gang, thanks for showing up tonight. And we've got a trivia club tomorrow night, Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Hope to see you then. Take it easy.
The night wears heels, she struts alone. This bar's the place I call my home. I sip the swallow pride, pretend the moonlight lights by my side. Tell me, was it ever real, or just a song you used to feel? I still burn. I still ache. I still whisper your name when I break. In this velvet room where memories bloom, I still wait for a shadow to take shape.